Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we got some short runs. Drop off in Marengo this morning, get that off before 7, or at 7 rather. Then we hop up to Dyke and pick up and deliver to Mingo. Good little run. Pickup's quick, delivery's quick. Then we hop over to Altuna and we pick up a load. And we're headed to Savannah, Illinois with it for tomorrow. So action-packed day. Stay tuned for some trucking. As you can see, we're done in Marengo. Good morning, everybody. Let's crooked. That's, yeah. I can't decide if I want to go or not, and I think I'm gonna actually wait for this other car that you cannot see because it's snowy this morning. I didn't realize that it snowed this much down here. It did not snow, whatever, an inch or so up by me. This is, I mean, it's not like it's a lot of snow, it's just, I have to wait even more. This is annoying. Thankfully, there's nobody behind me waiting, so that's a plus. I just need the whole road to pull out, so I don't put it in the ditch. We're gonna let this next car go and get out of here. And a pleasure to meet, well, we ain't gonna say real names, but in the comments, if you've seen a Frank 567, he lives right close to here, so he actually knew I was gonna come, and well, he said hi. Had a conversation about trucking. Good to meet you. I'm sure you're watching. We got out of there, it's 7:09 right now, so I've been here for just under an hour, but there was 5 or 6 trucks in docks when I got here this morning, so it's understandable that it took a little bit longer. And in all reality, it didn't take very long. Once I, got locked in, it took a lot shorter than I thought it was going to. It must have had 2 forklifts on me because it didn't feel like they should be done, but they were. Okay, so we're headed to Dyke. And it looks like it's going to take about the same amount of time as it took to get from my house to here as from here to Dyke. We're going to be going back through Belle Plaine, because that's the way I came. So I coming from Marshalltown area, and got on 30, got off. I always forget road names. Got off at the Belle Plaine exit. A new overpass they put in there after the rolling hills as you're going east east from Tama, Toledo on 30. I don't know if this means anything to anybody. Right just west of the construction that just finished this summer on 30, if any of you guys, if that helps it. I should probably, oh, never mind. Take that south, hit Belle Plaine, south of Belle Plaine, it turns and goes east. Obviously 212 is the road, as you can see. And it comes over here to Marengo. So it'll wind through town a little bit and then dumps you on US 6. Is it US 6? I don't know. Anyway, it's 6. And about 3/4 of a mile east of there, and you're at J&J. Roads are a little slick this morning. Sun's going to be coming out soon, so I will no longer be worried about it. It's 5 degrees out. It dropped down again last night. In fact, it's the majority of the drop has come early this morning. I think it's actually cooled down since I got up at 4. Anticipating a good day today. Got 2 good routes that I'm doing here, and I'm hoping and praying I can get this dike done quickly, and then have plenty of time to grab something with some money on it for tomorrow. Have to take a look around. I haven't searched since 7. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but when you're in Central Time, the majority of brokers, it seems like, got a wave that hits the load board at 7 a.m., which is 8 a.m. Eastern Time, so that's part of the reason. And then you have another wave that hits at 8. And that's the majority of the freight that I see. It's either at 7 or at 8. Stuff like TQL hits at 7, my time, because they're Cincinnati area, Cincinnati, Ohio, which is Eastern Time. So there's I like watching Truck Smarter. It's just interesting watching when people post and how it all works. So TQL, everything comes off of their load board, at least Truck Smarter wise, that's linked, comes off at like 4 or 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, my time, and then is reposted the next morning. So if you see something go off at TQL at the end of the day, it's most likely not because they covered it. It's most likely that it's either getting pushed to the next day, or if it's on the same day, it's just gets reposted. And I don't know if that's on purpose or that's just how their system works. It would make sense if it was on purpose, though, because that puts them at the top of the list. I guess it depends on how you search, but for me, it gets posted at the top of the list. Anyway, we're gonna keep trucking along. As you can probably tell from the road here, we got areas that are more slick than others. Not taking a fast pace. I'm right at the speed limit right now. No speeding going on today, and a little more slow down on the turns, but overall, I'm sure as the sun, because there's no clouds in the sky right now, it's pretty clear. The sun's going to come up and cook the roads a little bit, and we're going to have clean roads by midday, but right now they're a little frozen. We will catch you guys up at Dyke. looking at our pickup here. Remington Seat is not actually in Dyke. It's a Dyke address, but it's east of Dyke, a few miles. Yeah. Those grain bins you see off to your left is not actually Remington. It's Kruger Farms, I believe it's called. I probably just are way off, but we'll see a sign for it in a second, so it doesn't matter. Just after that is where Remington Seat is. At this point in the morning, I shouldn't have any wait. Right at 7, there's usually a few trucks in line. But right now, we should be fine. Although I'm seeing a truck go around right now, so who knows? Yeah, Kruger Farms was right. Yep, there's a truck. Multiple trucks here. Interesting. One guy that looks like he doesn't know where he's going. Yes, very lost. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. It shouldn't. But with a bunch of people around here that don't know where they're supposed to be, you never know. I'm gonna wait for this guy to pull out of the way. Because he will soon, because he just walked to his truck. As long as... Oh, it's actually a girl. Okay. Cool. It would have been nicer if you had done this after you went to the dock, but it's okay. I have patience. I'm here earlier than I expected to be, so I really don't know what this this plastic thinks he's doing, but he's going the wrong way. Waved at me like he knew me, so maybe it's one of you guys. Just kidding. Alright, check. Yeah, there you go. We'll get pulled forward. That's a nice truck. Okay, gonna get pulled forward here. Gonna walk in and get the paperwork and then go to our dock. Okay, got our paperwork. Simple enough. This is the place that has, well, another one of the places that you back into a dark hole. I just love backing into a dark hole. If I remember correctly, there are 2 docks at the location we're going to. And one of them has a wide door and one of them has a narrow door. Here's to hoping that we get the one with the narrow door. Like to go close here because we do not want to hit the wire, and we don't. We're fine. Our docks are directly to our right now. Might have told me to follow the well, I'm gonna follow the chick. Shouldn't call her that. Looks like there are guys in the dock already then. It's not like they take a long time. I'm gonna get my, oh, maybe not. What are you going to do? Are you... What's your plan? Here, hold on. I just turned off all my lights so you guys could experience what this was like. So, when I say a dark hole, I mean a dark hole. I could not see anything backing into here. The girl that was driving the nice Pete in front of me, she stopped and she let me go first. She walked up to my truck. She's like, "I'm gonna let you go in first because I always hit when I try to back into that far door." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well." This door right here is smaller than the big door over there. It's when I mean smaller, I mean narrower, plus it's shorter. So I didn't hit, which is good. But yeah, really looked dumb. I really looked dumb backing in here. I couldn't. This was the hardest back I've done in a long time. And not because it's any difficult, like angles or any of that. I just could not see. I had to get out and get back there a number of times. Because I literally could not see anything. Going in blind. Terrifying. Yeah, she was nice, let me by. But it was, and she told me why. Should have said, "No, go ahead." Because she got back to the dock before I was. Because she backed straight in because she could see. This is terrible. It is what it is. He's going in and out of the trailer, so get this light back on. What's my do? There we go. Where's my... So this is for Dynagrow. What's the parent company of that? I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up. Try to get in with them. Looks like I'm getting... Oh, I'm not getting that many pallets. I should probably get back there. I'm only getting 13 units. 28,000 pounds. So I'm going to get back there because he's probably going to be done with me soon. Okay. We got out of there. I don't even know what time it is right now. I don't even care. Only 13 units on the trailer. They spread them out so it came all the way to the back, but it is a chilly one. Need to go find out what it is. Windy. I gotta check the wind chill. I also gotta get out of her way. She's coming out right now. So I'm gonna get rolling. We'll get our logbook straight later. You go inside the building, they close the doors, so then you have to shut off your truck. And so when you're done getting loaded, you no longer have any air in the system. Well, not enough to shift. Such a dumb thing. Oh, I can't wait to get back into a manual sometime. Sign saying this is not the exit, or this is not the entrance. facing the other direction. Okay. We're gonna turn left. So where Mingo is I call it the angle, 330. It's right off of 330. 3/4 of the way down to Des Moines from Marshalltown. So I'm gonna take 14 to 330. So I go pretty close to my house to get there. Right now it's 12 outside. Oh, what's the heat wave? It's weird to be able to see the exhaust when it's so cold that the exhaust is sort of cranking. And I'll let off the throttle. And yep. Anyway, you need to let the broker know that we're done getting loaded. And get on down there, get settled. We are nearing our location. Right here to our right is Mingo. We got Veronica talking in my ear right now. Not a very big town, so it's not going to take us very long to get there. It's 1.1 mile from where I am, is where my location is. So okay, I gotta turn on to this little street here, maybe. That is, if its weight limit is fine, which I think it is. Wait, oh, never mind. I gotta get back on. My GPS, my trucker GPS, trucker path, just screwed me over. Thankfully, I am smarter than my GPS. Oh, God, I love it. Trucker path, come on. That's what you're for. That's what you're designed to do, is avoid stuff like that. Okay, turn right here. Gonna have to, okay. I was gonna go left, but I can't because this guy. That's about as tight as I can go right there, boys and girls. That guy was not kind. All right. What a surprise. People aren't kind. No surprise at all. Okay. We're fine though. The Mingo Fire Department. Looks like just a barn to me. Gotta love it. Small town Iowa. Another small town Iowa thing. This guy was just like parked in the road. It's warmed up to a balmy 10 degrees. I'm turning right here. Would make sense. Okay, stop all the way because I'm a good boy. Are we coming that way? Yeah, this was definitely the way I was supposed to go. on into the back. The dock's occupied right now. I guess I get to wait, huh? They probably just finished. Okay. Let's see what needs to be done. A little bit of confusion, but we figured it out. My dock's back there in the mirror, as you can see probably. It's not this dock. They had a little bit of troubles with it, actually. Whoever made the dock, it's too steep. The girl that was trying to unload me couldn't get the forklift in, so she had to call in reinforcements. Somebody who could get it in. I can't drop my airbags, so they had to get creative, which was fine. They figured it out. There was only 13 pallets. It didn't take very long. I was there for half an hour. It's less than half, well, about half an hour. 11:29 right now. We're gonna go see if we can get checked in at JT Logistics. Is that what it is? And there's a couple different ways I could go to get there. It's right behind the Quick Stars, if anybody wonders. There's a couple different ways I could get there, but I am not going to go the suggested route. The suggested route has me go straight south and get onto the highway, which, you know, I need to double check, but I think that would take me past the scale. And we're not going to do that, so we're probably going to backtrack. It only adds a minute or two, so we're going to backtrack, go back to 65/330, and then go down. I am going to double check here that it would be taking me past the scale, because if it doesn't, then I'll go that way, but I think it does. We're here in Altuna, and I've got to be honest, I am rather confused, because my phone, both on Maps, Apple Maps, and Trucker Path, are telling me one thing, but JT Logistics is labeled on this building. This isn't the building that my phone is taking me to. So I am really confused. I need to take a look at my paperwork again and see what the exact numbers is. Sorry, automatic problems. Okay, let's go look. It's all JT Logistics. Okay. So I need let's look over here. 2402. That's what I'm looking for. 2402. Okay, I think it is this one right up here to our left. So I gotta figure out where I need to check in. .402. Is it the other side? I don't think so. This has got to be it. Sign pointing this way, saying shipping receiving. So we're going to scoot right on down here and see if we can block some doors. Hopefully we don't catch them at lunch. If they're at lunch, then I'm gonna go to lunch. All right. Well, that was easy. No, we're not loaded yet. Anybody want to go ice skating? We can go out there. Just kidding. Going to door 3. Right there. Close to the entrance. So we're gonna whip back around as close to the wall as we can. This place does have helper lines, but they're pretty wide, so they're not extremely helpful. But we shouldn't have... There's nobody in here, so the fact that there's nobody in here means I have plenty of space to do whatever I need to do. I might be able to get straight in front of the door. How well did I do? Perfect. All right, let's get this door open and get these doors open. Get a glove on here so I don't have to get gross. Everything is covered in salt right now. I'm even thinking about it getting a truck wash. I mean, look at this. Ooh, so bad. And look at the back of the trailer here. Look at that. Whew. Sent an email out and a load for tomorrow. We'll see what we come up with. No, not the Waterman, Illinois to Omaha. Those are still on the board. They'll still be there tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from TQL. Get unloaded. Get unloaded. We're getting loaded. They're in and out of the trailer. Shouldn't take very long. We only have a total of, I need to do some invoicing. 15 units. So it really shouldn't take very long. Oops, sorry for the camera is bouncing right now because they're in the trailer. And I don't have you on an extremely secure footing. You're just sitting on the dash. So that's why you're staring down a little bit. Now it's gonna fall off. I've been emailing back and forth with a broker. It was a round trip load going from Geneseo, Illinois to Des Moines. I think they just finished. Maybe not. To Des Moines, then picking up in Winterset and going back to Davenport, which I'm interested in that because that's a round trip load, and I've seen, anyway, I'm interested in it. The timing doesn't seem like it's going to work though. He wanted it to be pick up first thing in the morning and do the whole round in a day, which on a normal day, I would love to do that backwards. Pick up in Winterset first, go over to Davenport, pick up in Geneseo, and come back to Des Moines. That sort of thing I could do, but it's backwards. So I just was up front and say, hey, I couldn't make that, but this is how I could do it. And basically, I'd have to pick up in Geneseo tomorrow, take it home, and run the rest of it on Monday, which I doubt will work for him. But at this point, it's not a big brokerage. We're very close to being done. It's not a big brokerage, so they might end up needing it moved. Like if how am I saying this? They're probably less willing to wait until the last second. So maybe they can manipulate the times and make it work for me. I hope so. I hope so. This is a relationship I would like to build. There's a number of people that I'm trying to work with right now that I'm not necessarily getting the best rate with, but it's more of a relationship building load. Like the one this morning. That one it's seed deliveries out of a local to me seed company, Remington Seed, and I would like to have that contact, and I communicated well, and I got it done early, so her last email said, I hope to work with you again soon. So that's the kind of feedback that you want. Developing relationships there. I'm not always the best communicator. I'll admit that. But trying to do better and work things out. Not get so annoyed at check calls and all that stuff. And like I said, TQL has, you know, historically they've always annoyed me the most with check calls and stuff like that. But they're really not. I don't know. I don't know what changed, but I'm actually thankful for TQL right now, and I'm not afraid to say that. So hopefully we can continue that relationship. The person that called me for the check call, they're going to do a check call at the beginning. It is what it is. It's the same girl that called me on a previous load, so she remembered me, and I thought that was sort of cool. So, good job, TQL. Good job. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. I actually recommend you. So, yeah. Hopefully we're done here soon. It is 12:27 right now, and we are ahead of schedule. And we got some time to kill, and I'm looking forward to it. On a Thursday, some time to kill. I could have got another load in today. There just wasn't anything perfect. So, if I had done something short, that would have been perfect. The only other thing, yeah, no, that wasn't an option. Never mind. We'll catch you guys when we're done. Wave goodbye to my pickup. We're done with lunch. And all the loads that I was interested in taking are no longer on the load board for tomorrow. Yeah, funny how, you know, you thought you started to get things figured out, and then it's actually going to be like this. It is what it is. It's just funny. Gotta laugh. Just gotta laugh. Line for the Blue Beacon is long. There was like one truck when I got there earlier. Just sort of entertaining. Will I continue? Yeah, I can go. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I filled up, topped off to death, got a good lunch, all of that. It's going great, but I don't have a load, so I'm sure something will pop up tomorrow morning. It's just, would have been more willing to take whatever, but I have commitments tomorrow night, so it is what it is. For some reason there in my mind, I was thinking that I was empty, because I just said I didn't have a load. I have a load in the box. I'm going to Savannah, Illinois tomorrow. We're not empty. We're still rolling. And we have time tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be in Savannah at 8. Hopefully we get unloaded quickly. And then we can see what we can get from there. There's parking on site there, so I can just get unloaded and spend some time looking for a load right there. I can't really go much deeper into Illinois. I guess I could, but it's got to have all those Waterman, Illinois were like 12:30, 1 o'clock appointments, which would not have worked. I would have been getting home late. So I didn't realize that, but that's part of the reason why, I'm sure, why I didn't end up getting those loads. If the appointment time could be earlier, probably could have made it, but I need to be in Marshalltown at 5. Oh, that's not too bad. 5:15. Yeah, 5:15. Marshalltown, not at my house. Anyway, we're going to, well, I haven't completely decided what I'm going to do. I might get a truck wash back in Marshalltown. Obviously, I'm not going to the Beacon. Strongly considering going to Marshalltown. See what kind of line we got. I'll let you go. You guys will find out what I decide. Well, we didn't wash it. Although she needs it. We didn't wash it because it's supposed to warm up over the weekend. So I'm gonna clean it off myself with the hose this weekend. Obviously, it's not gonna get perfect when I do that, but oh, it'll look better than this. Oh, you can't even read my license plate. I'm gonna have to fix that. Here, I'll get it with my boot. Can't even see. There we go. Ah, I can see my license plate again. You're welcome, DOT. They put one of these beast mode seals on here. So, anyway, we're gonna get this thing parked. Obviously, it's parked already. I've been sitting here for a few minutes, so I'm gonna roll. Always a good idea when you're on wet roads or when you're parking on, say, snow or ice, to after, you know, a little while, to roll again. Why, you ask? Well, when you're on the road, your tires warm up. When you park on something that's, you know, moisture, ice, snow, something like that, you melt that moisture, and then your tires cool off, and then everything freezes, and you could freeze yourself in one spot. I've done it before. So if you let it sit for a while, and the tires cool off, and then you roll again before everything is frozen solid, you could save yourself some headache. So that's what we're doing right now. She's gonna get plugged in after I roll here. Might as well do it right now. I've been here for don't even remember how long. I just chilled here for a second. And I'm not going very far. A couple feet. Falling good right there. So I gotta write down my mileage. And how close is this? Write down my mileage, fill out some paperwork. I gotta fill out my logbook. I didn't do any logging today. Even though I should have been, I never did. That's what happens when I do a bunch of short runs. I just get into a zone and I forget to do my log stuff. Although technically, because it was such a short hop day, I was local today, so maybe I didn't need to log. I'm still gonna write it all down. Still gonna write it all down. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna go to Savannah, drop off, try to be there at 8, and or before. I think they open at 7. I'm gonna leave here at 4:45, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. I haven't mapped it, but I think it's the 2.5 hour mark, probably. Maybe a little more. Oh, look. You'll find out tomorrow. So, anyway. Comment down below what you think of my runs today. Some short stuff rather than the long stretches that we've been doing. I like doing both. It just depends on what you can find each day. So we'll see what we find tomorrow. Yeah. I don't have anything, I think I told you that, yet for after my delivery in Savannah. So, some options. Nothing I like a lot, but I say that a lot, don't I? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, comment down below. We'll see you on the next one.